Hello, everyone. It is Self Care Sunday. Sunday, I tell you, Self Care Edition. Looks like I got some schmutz on the screen there. Let me get my screen cleaner. Let's see here, we can clean that up. Let's see what we got going on here. The screen's making me look all fuzzy. All fuzzy tonight. I don't want to look all fuzzy. See if we can get myself looking not fuzzy. How are you tonight? What are you all grateful for? Hey, Julie, anniversary Julie. Well, that's a little bit. Ah, clean that camera off. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That looks a little bit better now. Clean everything up here. Clean my glasses, clean the screen. We're all looking good. Tell us about that anniversary celebration. You survived your anniversary weekend. Yay! I heard it was rocking the house there in northern Illinois on Saturday. That is the rumor I heard. You look better with a fuzzy filter. All right. Well, let me drink a little more, April, and maybe you'll be fuzzy. Ah, I am so happy. I have been non-social media for like a week, but up 55%. Look at you with those numbers. Look at you. It's like you got a pink calculator or something, Julie. Look at you go. Look at you go. That's awesome. You know what that was, Julie? And I know you've already talked about it, that you've talked about it many times before, that you're not a planner as much as you're go with it. And the planning that you put into this event is what made that successful. It was the plan. Yes, that is what makes that happen. Okay. It doesn't happen by accident. That is the exciting thing. That is the lesson you learn from this. Having an actual plan. And I know you still did some things that weren't to the plan because that's just Julie. I know you too well. I know you did some things that were not on the plan, and that's okay. That's okay, but that your plan got you there is where it's at. Your plan has gotten you there. And that is what makes it so exciting. I mean, that is what makes it so amazing. We see this time and time again. We see this time and time again when you actually plan, when you actually take the time. And it doesn't have to be, you know, forever and a day, but you knew this was coming. You knew 20 was coming. You knew you were turning 20. And when you plan and when you execute that plan, great things happen. And that is what we talk about. That is what we talk about. And I know it's not always, well, sexy is the right word. Sex sells, okay? Sex on TV, sexy sells, okay? I'm diverting here, but planning doesn't sound exciting. Sitting down and actually making it real by putting it on paper, because if it ain't written, it ain't real. Okay, when you actually take the time to do that, okay, it brings clarity. It makes it so your team can see it. It makes it so everybody knows where their place is in this wheel, and you can make amazing things happen. And that is what is so exciting. That is what it's just fun. It's just fun. Um, it honestly, Julie, doesn't it take the stress out of the day, out of the weekend? I mean, I know you say you survived this crazy weekend, But part of what made it crazy was that you were so busy. Okay. It was so busy and so amazing. Okay. 55% more business. That's hard to plan for. Okay. In your dreams of a successful weekend, it wasn't 55% more business. I know that. I know that. But that kind of planning, that kind of execution is what takes it to the next level. That's what takes it to the next level. But that's what'll make 21 even better. Okay, that'll make 21 even better. Okay, and whether that's a blackjack anniversary party or a drinking anniversary party, I don't know what it is. Okay, but you're going to be all grown up at 21. So the lessons you learn this year for 20, okay, will be lessons you can implement for 21. Okay, that will allow you to have the growth. Um, and that's part of planning is also, Angie and I talk about this all the time, but part of planning is stepping back from it right after the event. Uh, you were so ready on Friday. That's awesome, Julie. Uh, if you even did an interview on Thursday, great. Okay, but it's the immediate step back. It's the immediate step back and reflection on what worked and what didn't. Okay, that is what is so important. Is that you actually say these are the things that work. These are the things that I would do again. These are the things that change, and you document that now while everything is fresh in your head. Um, and do it. I mean, that is, what we do with all of our things. I think you saw in April, Angie, and myself sitting there in Orlando, decompressing the Orlando event. Hey, Rose, great to have you here. I think I saw Carrie Perry pop in too. Great to have everybody here that's live tonight. Love our people that watch the video too. Don't get me wrong, but I love being able to talk to the people that show up live. But I'm so feel so blessed by how many watch these videos and take in all this content. So that is the great lesson. It isn't any one thing, but it is the culmination of the planning, and that is what, and then executing the plan. That is what makes success happen. Success is not an accident. Success is not an accident. It happens from hard work and hard planning, and it happens when you step back. Step back. I'm going to step back and work on your business. Okay, to come up with to work, get a plan that Julie could then execute. She had to step back from her business, okay, and look at what she was trying to accomplish. That allowed her to plan. And that is what's so amazing. That because people are, you hear in the media that the economy is south and inflation and recession and blah 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 wah wah wah. Okay, you can have wah wah wah. I was talking to a business owner the other day, and it's like they were defeated before they even got out of bed. I'm like, why'd you bother getting out of bed? You were defeated by the media. Right. You started planning 6 months ago, and I know that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot, but this was a major event. This was a major event. There's many minor events, and an event doesn't mean a sale. It can mean a sale, but it doesn't have to mean a sale. Okay, an event is about creating excitement, and I know events are Angie's lane and not my lane. But there's an economic component to having events, and that's where we overlap a little bit. But the planning really works because when you plan and you execute a plan, okay, that's why we've been talking about it so much the last few weeks. When you execute that, amazing things happen. Hey, Kitty, it's great to have you here. Right. And this was a major event with very little discounts, promoting the business, letting people be part of the excitement. So sharing your excitement leading up to this and the 20th anniversary and all the effort that you put into the inventory to have that inventory on the floor, which is a key component. You got to have stuff to sell, people. You got to have stuff to sell. Um, is what makes it amazing. Is what that kind of work, that kind of effort. But in retrospect, if we were to add the culmination of all the hours Julie planned, okay, uh, you know, and all the work she did, but the stepping away, the clearing her mind so she could work on that, is truly amazing. Is truly amazing, and that is the takeaway from this. Okay, and that's part of what Angie works on when planning an event, when planning a major or minor event for your calendar. Okay, don't let the year happen to you. Take control of it. Grab the year by its horns. I mean, we're here in March. We're here in the third month of the year. At the end of March, it'll be a quarter of the year. Okay, one fourth of the year. That means there's more than three quarters of the year left. What are you planning in your year? Uh, Earth Day. That's right. That Earth Day promotion is freaking awesome. I love the Earth Day promotion. You know, but that is that planning. Okay, and Earth Day is in April. So setting this out, do it, being intentional with your time and the dates is a key component of success. Okay, you can wake up each day and let the world happen to you. Okay, you can wake up and let it happen to you, or you can take control of it. You can say, "Hey, I get a vote in this. I get a vote. I get to say, and this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. This is when we're going to do it. Okay. And this is how we are intentionally going to execute this plan." It is setting your intentions. It isn't, some people think of planning and where it falls into my lane, budgeting, okay, as restrictive. It's like putting you in a straitjacket. Okay, it's puts you in a straitjacket. But planning does not put you in a straitjacket. It actually frees you. It actually gives you more money to spend, more money to earn. It actually does things with intention. It says you are intentional about your time. It says that you are intentional with your resources, both financial and human capital. Okay, which is also financial. Okay, you are intentional with your resources. Okay, a plan says, I have intent. I have intent to succeed. Intent to succeed. Okay, think about that. It is not strangling you because partly you say, well, I want to spend if I come up with a new great idea or this or that. You can. Okay, Julie had other things that she added to this at the last minute. I know she did because that's Julie. But it is the intent that made this successful. It is the planning and the communication, okay, is a key component of a plan. Communication, because you're communicating it to all your stakeholders. It's not just about the outward bound advertising to your customers about this. Uh, it is about how you communicate to all the people that are going to execute the plan, all your team members, okay, all your vendors, if you have vendors involved. It is a communication of intent. It says, this is our dream and this is our map to get there. And that is what is so exciting when you look at it. Okay. That is what you're so incredibly excited. Uh, Julie, I got an address where you can send those cookies, extra cookies. I know a place. Have I got a place for you? They will not go to waste. Only add an extra tray of cookies. That's not so bad. That's not so bad, Julie. but I they will get used very well. Um, but yes, but that is that is setting things with a plan, people. That is successful. 55% sales lift. 55%. Okay. And you didn't add extra 55% in labor. Okay. 55% sales lift. Okay. Because she took the time to plan it and work on it with intention. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. Kudos to you, Julie. But that is the lesson here. Okay. And if you have not seen, well, the Earth Day promo was a real lesson in how we teach planning, how Angie and I teach planning. Okay. That was a perfect lesson. And she's about to execute that. Okay. But that is how we teach to plan everything. Okay. That same methodology is what we do for everything. And we want you to plan your year and plan your success and take control. Take control. Okay. Don't let your world go to chaos. Don't let your world, well, whatever happens. Okay. I mean, planning an event in March. I mean, I give Julie credit. Okay. Planning an event in March north of Chicago. Oh, the Earth Day video is still up. That's great, April. I wasn't sure it was up. So if you have not seen the Earth Day planning video, that is an example of how Angie and I teach planning. Okay, that is a perfect example of how we teach planning. Okay, so make sure you catch that. You can find that on Level Retail Consulting Facebook page. But the that intention with planning, okay, and doing that in all aspects of your business gives you control. It removes the straitjackets rather than putting you into one. It gives you complete and total control of what is going on in your world. And that is what is so exciting. It gives you control of the revenue, it gives you control of the expense, and it gives you power at a time that you might feel powerless. Okay. I know there's a lot of people in here that say, oh, shoot, if I were in Illinois on the Wisconsin border, okay, I wouldn't plan a big major event for the first weekend in March. I mean, you could have a freaking blizzard. Nobody will come out. And they did have some weather, but they came out and lifted sales 55%. I mean, you know, you could listen to that, but you can listen to the execution of the plan. And it takes the effects of weather out of it. It takes all the excuses. Having a plan removes excuses. Having a plan says I don't need excuses because I have a plan. And that is what is so exciting about this. Okay. That is what is so exciting because when you have a plan, when you set a plan in motion, you're just walking the steps. You're just taking one step at a time. Not all the steps, not all the steps, but one step at a time. Right, but you had a plan for the weekend, Julie. So one day did not kill you. You had a plan and you had a way that people reached out and connected with you. And that is what is so amazing because the weather didn't matter. The weather didn't matter. And Illinois people that live on the Illinois Wisconsin border are hardy people. Okay, nothing, I mean, they aren't going to let a little snow get in their way. Okay, it's convenient to use that as an excuse. 4 inches of snow. Oh my God, the world's going to end. The sky is falling. No, Illinois, hardy Illinoisers, Wisconsiners, Wisconsinites, uh, are not deterred from coming and supporting their local business when there's a reason for them to come and support it. Because retail is not dead, people, but boring retail is. Boring retail is dead. And Julie made retail and resale exciting this weekend. So thank you, Julie, for that. Thank you for making it exciting. Uh, 3 days of great sales, but without giving up margin. Okay, it wasn't about giving up margin, it was about creating excitement. Okay, it's not about giving it away, it's about creating excitement. Because so often you guys come up with, oh, it's my anniversary, I have to give a bunch of money off and that'll get people in. That's not what this was about. If you go back and watch all the videos Julie did, the Facebook posts, the emails, everything Julie did to create excitement around this that was all planned, it is a wonderful thing. So I encourage you to do that. I very much encourage you to watch the Earth Day video. If you have not watched that, just search Earth Day on the Next Level Retail Consulting Facebook page, and you will see what we are talking about because that is a prime example of how we talk about planning, how we step you through it. And that's what it's about because we love seeing the success at the end of the road. We love that knowing that when um, you plan it, you work it, you make it happen. Okay, and when you make a plan and you work the plan, you make it happen, and that is what Angie and I are all about. That is what I love. Well, that was really awesome. Okay, I mean that wasn't that was I'm so excited, Julie. I mean you pumped me up. And if you don't know that reference, watch some old Saturday Night Live. But Julie has pumped me up tonight with that. You know what else pumps me up? This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, ring the bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody run a better business through planning. Um, I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at more 8 than ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. I will be back here on Wednesday night. We're going to talk about leases a little bit. A little bit about leases, I think, is what I got planned for Wednesday night. And talk about how that works in your world. Because retail rents are interesting stuff. So we're going to talk about that. But until then, know that you, but most importantly, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for dessert. I don't got cookies, but I think we have cheesecake. See you on Wednesday.